Factsverse presents Most Bizarre Lakes in the World. Number 1. Jellyfish Lake. This lake is located in Pala. This lake is isolated from the ocean, which means that it is not loaded with predators. Because of this, it has become a safe haven for golden jellyfish. They live there and they thrive there because there are no other sea creatures trying to feed on them. They can also reproduce at an astounding rate. Every day, millions of jellyfish migrate from one side of the lake to the other. They don't go on their own. They migrate in giant swarms. Number 2. Lake Rasea. When you think of a lake, you think of a large body of water that is quiet and serene. You don't expect to see a lake with a large church tower in the middle. Lake Rasea has one, which makes it very unique. The lake is located in a province of northern Italy called South Tyrol. It's an artificial lake that was created in the 1950s when a river nearby was dammed. When the river was dammed, several nearby villages became completely submerged in the water. The only structure remaining was the church tower that still stands in the middle of the lake. When the lake freezes in the winter, you can walk out onto the tower. According to the legend, the church bell still rings occasionally. Number 3. Lake Superior. Of all of the Great Lakes in North America, Lake Superior is the largest. It is shared by Ontario, Canada, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Michigan. What makes this lake so unique is that at the right time of the year, you can go surfing. Most people think of surfing and they think of the oceans when the weather is warm. If you visit Lake Superior during the winter, you can go surfing. At this time of year, you'll be lucky if the water reaches 41 degrees, which makes surfing difficult, if not deadly. The die-hard surfers who choose to surf Lake Superior wear wetsuits and they coat their face with Vaseline to protect their bodies from the cold water. Number 4. Dominica's Boiling Lake. This lake is located in the Mornay Pitons National Park east of Rosal, Dominica. If you visit this lake, you definitely don't want to go swimming. The average temperature of this lake is between 160 to 190 degrees, and it is always boiling, hence the name. The reason the water is so hot is because of the volcanic activity nearby. The lake is very unstable, and at times it drains completely, and at other times it will start to boil over. People who love extreme activities cross the lake on a rope that dangles directly over the water. Number 5. Mansagar Lake. Mansagar Lake in Jaipur City in Rajasthan, India. The lake is so unique because there is an actual palace in the middle of the lake. In the 1700s, the Jal Mahal Palace was built by Maharaja Sawi Jai Singh II. There was a time when there was a severe drought in the region. Because of this, the owner of the palace decided to build a dam and cause a flood in an area that was known for accumulating water. Unfortunately, the water moved in around the palace as well. After the flood occurred and the lake was created, the palace was abandoned. It can still be accessed today, but the bottom floors are completely underwater. There are rumors that the place is now haunted. Number 6. Lake Baikal. Lake Baikal is located in Siberia, Russia. This is a very unique-looking lake because there is a buildup of methane gas that forms perfect circles in the lake. The circles aren't always there, but when they are, they're so large they can be seen from space. You cannot see the circles in an airplane or from the top of the mountain. Because of this, the Russian government has set up satellite monitoring of the lake so that they can see the circles in the lake and so that they can monitor the melting in the lake. Some people believe that the circles were created by flying saucers. However, it's just the methane gas that creates this phenomenon. Number 7. Main Crater Lake. Main Crater Lake is located on an island in the Pacific Ocean. It's actually a lake on an island on a lake on an island on a lake. The entire thing is located on one crater of an active volcano. Over the years, the cones on the volcano have collapsed over and over again, which created these islands and lakes. The smallest island on a lake is about the size of a Cocoa Puff. Number 8. Lago Colorado Lake. Lago Colorado is located in Bolivia, and it looks like a landscape that you would find on Mars because the water is red. In the middle of the lake are small islands made of borax, which is the same ingredient in washing detergent. This red water looks very shocking when you see it, but it's not enough to scare the flamingos away. It's actually their favorite place. They flock to this lake by the thousands, and many have made Lago Colorado their permanent home. Number 9. Pitch Lake. Pitch Lake is located in La Brea in Trinidad. This lake is not made up of water, it's actually made up of liquid asphalt. It is the largest asphalt deposit in the world. Scientists from all around the world have visited the lake to study it. It is reported that Sir Walter Raleigh visited this lake often to caulk his damaged ships. What's even crazier is that the asphalt from the lake was exported to pave the streets of New York City. Because of the preservative qualities in asphalt, fossils have been found in Pitch Lake. Scientists have found small things like mammoth teeth to larger fossils such as bones of an entire sloth. If you want to cool off on a hot day, this is not the lake you want to take a dip in. Number 10. Carbrook Golf Club Lake. This is one of the most bizarre lakes in the world because of what's living in the lake. One of the nicest golf clubs in the world is located in Brisbane, Australia. In the lakes of most golf courses you'll find a few golf balls, and if you're in the right area, you might see an alligator. When a group of golfers was playing a few rounds, they spotted shark fins in the water. At first they thought it was a joke, but the fins were from actual bull sharks. A flood had brought a river nearby in contact with the lake, and when the water went down, a few bull sharks were trapped in the lake. Subscribe for more.